Hello my friend and welcome to my channel. Today I've got Sally Hansen Color Foil, Minted Metal, and Rose Copper. I'll be water marbling with and then stamp it with MoYou London Holy Shapes Collection 01. I'm going to be using Peeleze as my base coat. And here is Sally Hansen Color Foil. This one is Minted Metal. And I'm going to use that as my base color under my water marble. So I bought these polishes a long time ago because I thought they'd be really great for stamping. I don't even know if I've even tried to stamp with them yet, but I broke them out to see if they would water marble and was pretty happy with the results of my testing, so we're going to do this today. There we go. Get that all covered. Go cap my free edge. And since I'm water marbling, I'm only going to do the one coat. I'm going to top it with I&M out the door. And get it to dry down so that, we're ready for the next step. And this is one of those polishes that's going to show every ridge and mistake in your nail. That's why I don't normally wear them just on their own. There's a swatch photo of Minted Metal. I'll be using Minted Metal and Rose Copper to water marble with. And there's that Minted Metal again. I've got my liquid latex on, and I've got my cup of room temperature water here ready to go. And I'm just going to drop one drop in and run my toothpick around the cup. It makes the polish spread to the sides and kind of attach so that when you start drawing your design, it doesn't end up too crazy. And I'm just going to alternate between the two colors and put drops in. I do try to wait until it's stopped spreading before I add my next drop. Sometimes I get a little ahead of myself and jump right on in, but this one's working out pretty good. Alright, so now that I've got my drops in, I'm going to just start drawing in my design, going up to the top and down to the bottom, and zigzagging across the cup. I'm going to do my thumbnail by itself. And then you can blow on the top of the water to make it dry faster so you can get that cleanup done quicker. These did dry pretty quick, so I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to slowly pull my nail out, and ta-da, there it is. You can see that wobble in my nail. So I'm going around the edges with the toothpick to break that seal so that when I pull off my latex, it doesn't pull any of the polish off of my nail. I have had that happen in the past. Got my little tweezers out here to try to help me get this off of here. Painfully slow here, I'm sorry. So we're going to try to get this up and off. Today I just decided to go all latex and not use the tape, so you can do it either way, works for you. Here we go, we're going to do some more. So building that bullseye up. I just really loved how well these polishes spread. The rose one really spreads. I mean, it pushes the green one. And that's good stuff. I've had polishes that you put a drop in and it doesn't move at all. It just stays dropped. So to see this pretty action here is really nice. And here we go for drawing in our design. Really was happy with this. Can't believe I've had these polishes this long and never tried to water marble with them. And I am poking in just to get little globs out with my toothpick. That works pretty good. I'm going to dip two nails this time, these two together, line them up and dip in. I do pinch the cup between my fingers and my thumb so that I don't knock it over. You can see I'm blowing on top of that polish. Made it dry up really, really quick. Slowly removal. There we go. I can't believe those didn't stick together. Normally they do. But I'm going around with that toothpick just to make sure that we're good to go for the latex removal. And I didn't show you, I mean, I've already shown you how I did that once, so I didn't show the removal again. Here we go. We're doing it one more time so I can dip the other two nails. I do like it when I have a pattern and I'm feeling confident that I can dip two at the same time. I don't feel like I'm wasting polish. But if you're going for a look where you're wanting a specific part of the design on each nail, you know, just do them one at a time. Bling-tastic. Love it. You can see I got way past my knuckle on that middle fingernail. I have to clean that up. Woo. Zipping right across that cup. I do wipe my toothpick off in between just to keep the tip more sharp so that it drags through the polish pretty well. This is real tricky because my pinky finger is so much shorter than my ring finger, so it's a little tricky. There we go. Just dip it in. Jump in it, girl. There we go with our cleanup. And you could wear this totally on its own. You don't have to stamp over it, but, you know, I was playing, so I got a little carried away. Got a bubble on the side. I'm trying to get it to pop. There we go. I think we're good. And some people like to use the For Real water marble tools, and I do have one, but I've just found it easier to use the toothpicks. So here I am just getting some more of this latex off of me. And it's coming off pretty good. Some of it's sticking in a couple of spots, and I'm just going to try to get that up. We are going to get it off of there at some point, because you know I'm not going to leave it there. Once again, I don't know if I've already said it. I might have already said it a couple of times, but I was really impressed of how well these metallic polishes water marbled. They just did such a good job. Alright, so I'm going to go in with a Q-tip and I'm going to clean up like under my nail and around the sides, getting as close as I can, up on my knuckles where I didn't have it protected, and get that cleaned up, and then we're going to fine tune this here in just a moment. Alright, so now we're going to get the cleanup brush after this. And this does clean up really well. It's not one of those that smears and gets all over the place. It kind of cleans up perfect. And get around that cuticle area. There we go. I'm going to top these with I&Ms out the door. And I know y'all can't really see the water marble just great because the light's bouncing off those metallic polishes. But this one really was so pretty in real life. So I'm going to cap my free edge and call this one done. Not really. So that's it on its own. I'll be using MoYou London. This is Holy Shapes Collection number 10. A little different for me. I know y'all get used to the florals and the swirly twirlies. I'll be using She Modern's Sticky Black Stamp and Polish, H. La Corsador scraper, and a cube stamper. So here we go. We're just going to decorate these nails just a little bit more. Do a nice scrape. And then pick that image up. Alright, that was a beautiful pickup. Love it. Alright, so I'm cleaning the plate off with pure acetone because I have time. With the sticky Stampin' Polishes, you do want to give a little bit of time before you try to stamp it on your nail. Gorgeous. Love it. I'm going to clean my stamper off on a lint roller. And here we go. We're going to go at this some more. I probably should have used some of the other images off of this plate too. We might do that. So there we go. Get a good scrape. Get that stamper ready. Roll it. Pick it up. Another beautiful pickup. And again, I'm going to clean up my plate while I let that polish kind of sit for a second on the stamper. And now I'm going to apply it to the nail. There we go. Tap, tap. Alright, so I decided to use the little dots beside the image I used on my ring and thumbnail. We're going to put this on the other nails. Little bitty tiny dots. There we go. Very easy peasy lemon squeezy. And using the little bitty dots, you really can see the image or the pattern from the water marble a little better. I didn't want to cover all of that up too much. There we go. Got a big blob on the end. I'm going to get that up with my tape. And clean. See, this is hard for me to get used to because I'm used to like working really fast. So we're going to apply that to the nail. And then one more. And we'll be done with the stamping. We'll finish this one up. So there we go. Got a good scrape. We got a good pickup. And there we go. Delivery done. I am cleaning my plate off with pure acetone. And then I'm wiping it with a lint-free wipe. And then I'm going to hop in with my piece of tape and clean up some of the skin around my nails real quick. This just works good for me most of the time. Alright. Got one more little spot. I'm going to go in with my cleanup brush. Make sure everything's cleaned up nice and neat because I'm a ninny. And ninnies like to do it like this. Got a little bit there. There we go. I'm going to top these with the smudge-free top coat from Maniology. Once that's totally dry, I'm going to be using my Poshe top coat to finish this one off. Seal it in. Very glossy, very pretty. Liking it, digging it. And here we go, about to get to our swatch photo. And there's my manicure. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave me a comment down below. I want to thank you for watching. Until next time, be good to yourself.